Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee. Hey, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. No game, no life. Starting now.
No game, no life.
Turn on notifications, notification squad. I'll be making a better habit of responding to the first 5 comments of every video. Because it gets a lot, but I want to keep up. So first 5 comments, turn on notifications. Anyways, it's your boy YaBoyRockLee.
DirectoryNasty.
Jumping into, I'm excited at this point because now I got a good, I'm always one of those people that when I'm watching anything, I gotta know where we're going with it. Once I know where we're going with it, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. Then I'm excited to see unfold. So the first 4 episodes, no. Oh yeah, first 4, we're on the 5th episode.
Yeah.
So the first 4 episodes I found no game, no life was just establishing what this world is about, what the problem this world is.
Yep.
And episode 4 established the direction of where we're going, which is Sora and Shiro are basically wants to be God at this point.
Yep.
Because they had to be #1 at everything that they do.
Got to.
So now
Blank don't lose. Blank don't lose.
Now going back, like why Blake wanted to be king, at that point that was the #1 position.
That was #1.
All right, I want that.
Yeah. We're like, oh man, they'll be king maybe eventually. They're like, no, episode 4, we're king. But the setup for the further push is even better. And what I like about it is, although conquer the world is the goal, you're literally in last place with the weakest race, and there's 15 people in front of you before you could even be qualified to challenge God. This is like Pokemon when you had to get your badges before you could go to the Elite Four. Yeah.
I like how you put that. I never put all those pieces together, although I factually knew them. Last place with the weakest ace on the board.
Smallest landmass. It's like the worst game of Risk ever. Yes! It's like literally. Yes! It's like you left to go to the bathroom in Risk, and like in everybody's turn, they just wrecked you somehow, and like you come back and you're like on an island. And you're like, I bet.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yep.
So we're gonna fly into this reaction, guys. If you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also hit the bell for notifications. We do post content.
Help me! Help me!
Dude, thank you. Let's jump into this reaction starting now. Whatever.
That's what kings do. They delegate.
Yeah, that's great leadership. Yo, they're the king and queen, and this is where they sleep.
Oh, they're still on.
They chose the worst room because it has the worst lighting, or the best lighting in their case.
Yeah.
It's a tiled bed. Tilted the bed.
Did he say tilted or tiled?
Tilted, tiled. I missed the T in there.
Neat. Wow.
Look how his swagger just turns on.
Shawty, why'd you do this to yourself? Nice try. Oh. True.
He would have lost intentionally because of the effects.
No, it's not. Yes, they will. Blackjack is like the easiest game to... Who told her? Who?
Nah, see, she's lying. She intends on cheating.
Let's see what your cheat is, Steph.
It's God, man. I can't get over those little tropes, how tired they are.
Nope, you're about to bust.
The whole series,
man. Legitimately screwed.
How did he do this? Oh, just card count.
Yeah, all you had to do is count cards until you realized she was gonna give you 21. I bet they made her walk into the wall, like just as added, you dum-dum. She bleed. Oh no.
Oh, they bet to close.
People aren't gonna be happy when power changes. They like to come in and try to act like they still run things.
But I think reformation, I think they even... This is what it is. I'm going to explain it.
Good job, Steph.
They thought she was dumb.
Oh
no, she just knows how to govern. She doesn't know how to cheat well.
That's what it is. They just thought she was dumb. She just can't play games.
Yeah. What did her boobs have to do with anything?
Shiro's jealous of her boobies.
It's just that simple.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
Sometimes I'm overcome. I'm like, what does it mean? What are they trying to do? Nah.
She's just jealous of the boobies. Jesus, they're 100% neats.
Don't let go of my hand for any reasons.
They can't be your king. Stand up. Wait. Oh, that's what they made her do with the last bet that they won.
A war beast.
Oh my god. Cat girls.
The voice change.
Yes.
She can only literally beat these people by luck, is what she's acknowledging. If it has any skill involved in it, she can't win.
I believe in you. That's what you just do. Make them bet to be fulfilled while Shiro's not around. By fulfilled. By fulfilled, does it mean not a virgin?
Fulfilled just means complete. It means anything he defines it as. Like, I don't know, actually. That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
She thought it was by chance, but based on even... Oh, look at them! Look at them! You see what's on her head?
I saw it right away. Staff.
She just needs one victory. All it takes is one victory. Yes! That's what the foolish king did. He bet everything.
I'd say 3. Yes! That's all I would have done. That's all I would have done. Right? That's all I would have done, right?
She just thinks in the box, man.
I would have said 7 seconds, counted to 5, and then thrown a rock.
You think inside the box, girl.
Literally. She's too book smart. You would know exactly where to go. Oh!
I keep getting real life applications from what this guy says, man.
Yo. Yes, they have. I didn't put that together yet. I didn't put that together either.
She did mention how they had all these books scattered in that little... Man, they're playing from the weakest hand.
Literally.
By the way. He is a decent person.
It's funny, she's literally wearing her boots in her hand.
She actually said woof. That's why I tapped you.
Uh-oh. What did you try to do? I missed it.
Man, I was incredibly focused and I still missed it. I think he said he wanted them as allies at some point because of their books.
Yeah.
God Killer. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a clarification. I see that there's a floating island that exceeds rank 6, right? With these people he wants to talk to. The Flugels, right? So it just happened to just go by in that exact moment?
When it got dark?
Yeah.
He said I didn't realize one was so close. To me, I think it's always been there.
Maybe.
The Flugels, they said that was a race with longevity.
Yep.
And they have a lot of knowledge.
Yep.
The God Killer part, I didn't know about that information until
and yeah. Wow.
I don't know, man.
It seems like that's the right people to get on your side.
Yeah, they just threw in like in that 3 minutes.
Yeah,
and
lot
the scenes
of stuff,
are changing,
right?
the lights are flashing. Oh, I think we're still getting information.
This is the library they needed to come to.
Oh, I have it down all the way. Where's our angel? Here we go. Oh, she's gonna be bad. That's ironic. I thought I saw like some someone turn into an angel earlier.
You did.
That's a what? Death itself? Oh, you see the cross? Did you see that thing, like that nuke looking thing?
Yeah, I did. Yo, what if they have knowledge from another world?
Yeah, the main characters right now have knowledge from another world.
I know they do,
yeah.
But what if the Flugel do too? That'd be wild.
Introducing nukes is serious, bro.
And this girl Shiro's still wearing Steph's panties on her head. The humiliation. She's like, I know my brother wants you. I must humiliate you.
That's all it is.
That's it.
That's why I
also Steph keeps betting in games and losing, and Shiro's like, nah, take this now. Now take that. Now take this. That's what I feel like it is. It's like, all right, you want to play games? I'm going to embarrass you because my brother wants you.
I think it's a combination of that. But again, they took the clothes from the nobles earlier. That's the only thing that made me like, I don't know. They just want to take people's clothes. Sometimes I think they just do what they feel like doing.
Yeah, that's honestly part of it. Like, yeah, we're gonna take everything. We're gonna take it all. But no, Shiro specifically is torturing Steph. Specifically. She don't want nobody looking at her only time.
I think Steph's gonna be the king after Sora and Shiro.
Oh, of course. Oh, for
sure. Queen, but you can see it being
sure.
set up.
Yeah.
She's gonna learn to think outside the box.
Hopefully.
Yo, I love when anime like this drops some real life like facts for you.
Yeah, what you mean?
So they were explaining like the card game, like at what point do you draw an ace, right?
Yeah.
And it was like 1.92%, right? That popped out at me. That was your chance to draw in it.
Yeah.
But when you have a certain set of knowledge, it's 100%.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go on some real life conversations here. So like when people talk about like access to education and how certain people ascend and other people's don't, technically speaking, in our world, anybody can be successful. Anybody can. You have that 1.92% chance, right? But certain people who have access to knowledge because of who their parents were or something like that, they have that extra boost. Now they got 100% chance of that success. You know what I'm saying? That's what popped up at me.
This is we're gonna go deep on this one. Just look at where you're born can affect everything.
That's where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause like I look at where I was born, where I grew up, and maybe where my cousin was born 3 streets over, and how he grew up.
Yes.
I'm here. He's here.
Yes.
It is as simple as that. The circumstances, there's games that you can like predict, but circumstances are never exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's why I say more people, one thing I think we lost as we got information is the ability to be nuanced, to understand that, yeah, this is how things usually go. However, if it doesn't go that way, you can't be surprised. Like there can be a formula, but like that's why I try not to operate in absolutes. You can't operate in absolutes.
The reason why the
situations change.
The main reason why this was a big takeaway for me was because people operate from a position where I made it. You can make it too if you just work hard, for example, right? And it's like, well, You made it, but you had access to this set of information. You were born in this particular location.
The timing of when you got it was better.
Yeah.
The people who you happen to meet because of that timing, it all leads up. Everything is like, it's all a factor. And what happens is, and to apply it back to the show, Steph and maybe other people aren't applying that knowledge. They're not applying. Like, oh, it's a game of chance, so we all have the same chance of doing it. So
I'm gonna go back. Majority of them probably don't have access to the knowledge. Okay? And they haven't acquired the experience. Remember, every time, like when they were playing the chess game, Sora kept talking about, oh, he played romance games. Like, there's all these games that he's played, so now he has the experience to adapt on the fly. That's why I mentioned it in the previous episode when they were explaining how other races are better or stronger.
God damn, that was racist.
Humanity had lost the information.
I caught it.
Go on.
It came.
Say it.
It's back.
Stop saying it's back. Spit it out before you lose it.
So it's not that. It's not so much. I read it differently. This is literally what I was gonna say. It came back exactly. I read that differently. I didn't read it as humanity lost their wisdom. I read it as the other nation. The only thing humanity had on everybody else was the wisdom, right? Because war was no longer a thing, other nations had to learn the wisdom. So now they had their powers, their sixth senses, their magic, and the wisdom to use them. So humanity just got shrunk because like all we had is wisdom. But now everybody has wisdom and the superpowers, so now
that was the thing that set us apart.
That's what set them apart.
Now no longer set them apart.
Their differentiation factor was no longer differentiation because everybody had it. That's real world business, NBA shit. You're welcome.
That being said, what they were supposed to do was perpetually expand their wisdom and keep anyone from catching up to them. But they got comfortable, probably. I don't know if it was clearly explained, but they probably got comfortable in times of peace or whatever.
It's not that they got comfortable. This is where the other part of what you're saying came into play. Once these other nations caught up in wisdom, they and humanity didn't evolve. They just naturally started losing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What was happening when these other people were getting the wisdom? What was humanity doing? They got they were comfortable. They weren't staying ahead of the curve.
See, for me, it wasn't they weren't staying ahead of the curve. When you're in the lead and somebody catches up, one or two things happen. Either you evolve or you regress. And as they saw people, and in my opinion, from what I see from his, as they saw the other nations catching up to them in wisdom, they panicked or they got scared and they weren't able to evolve and overcome, so they regressed.
What happened was they were weak, but they had wisdom, forgot that they were weak, they were strong. That's why, again, to go back to, they got comfortable. They forgot that they were weak in the first place because they had the wisdom.
We used to be so strong.
And that's also,
oh my God, you're right. Okay, yeah.
You know athletes, for example, that were crushing it in high school or whatever, and they own, but then they go to college, and it's like now they're not. They had no idea that they were not actually as good as, because they were playing with small fish. Yeah. So I thought they were all great, but once they go to a serious school or something, now they get humble. You want to be
a big fish in a small pond or a big fish in a big...
Humanity had the wisdom, they were dominating, and didn't even realize anymore that they were weak.
Yeah.
And now it's like, that's what the reminder, we resetting
we're weak.
Yeah, we're weak. We were always weak, guys. We just had that wisdom. Now
we know that we're weak and we got to do better than everybody.
We got to get the wisdom and never forget how we came here.
Yep.
Anyways, we're gonna jump into another series, guys. So if you're not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction, full discussion will be on our Patreon. Also hit the bell for notifications. We do post content daily. I'm your boy YaBoyRockLee.
I'm DirectoryNasty.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.